Alright, so let's talk about this first lick. Basically, we played a lick like this similar in the first lesson, similar to this in the first verse. He did a lick that was like. So, the whole second part of the solo, remember I'm in my bridge pickup here. Same kind of idea, same phrasing. By the way, I don't think I mentioned in that one video, but all it is C major. Remember, he's playing over a C7 chord here, or a C. So if you were to follow out your scale. So you can either pick, see, like that, or you could try like a double stop. I think it's kind of how I'm playing it. And then we're just going to go into an F major triad. Remember, this is what he's playing is not very difficult. If you think about it in terms of the chords and the chord shape. So we just played something that I just told you was over C major. You should see that fall out of that C chord shape there. You've got an F here. Now he's going to play a lick like that. So it's you're going to bar down, make that F triad, and then with your third finger there, pick off on the 6th fret. And then slide, I use my pinky, slide up to from the 8th up to the 10th fret on the B and the E string, and then come back to the 8th fret of the same two strings. In this time we're moving into the C major triad here. Well, we're moving into the shape, we're moving into this position. We'll see it more in the next lick. But to put that part together, and he's going to immediately go into, and here again, that's your F major, your bar chord there. So it's going to be C major triad. So it's that. Real quick, you're gonna, and then slide back down to your 7th fret of your 3rd string and the 6th fret of the 2nd string. Now we're back into that F shape again. So here again, we're just barring across the 5th fret and just 5, 7 on the 4th string, I believe is what we're doing. I'm doing something like that where we're just going to the 3rd string, sliding up from the 7th to the 9th, playing that 8th fret of the B and the E string again. Here again, go back up to that C position, and then you can slide that back. I think what he's doing is pulling off somewhere in here, like 7 to 5 on the 3rd string. So it'll be like, or just sliding up and then sliding back. You have to listen to it to kind of figure out what sounds good to you. And then there again, we're just double stops. That's all he's doing. He's playing double stops around these chord shapes. So we're sliding back from 9 and 8 on the 3rd and 2nd string, back to 7 and 6 on the 3rd and 2nd string, back to the 5th fret of the 2nd and 3rd string, and then back to this G major triad. Except he's going to hold it, so it'll be like. So you just hammering in. You'll hold that. So let's play it up to that point. Alright, so the last part, half of it, I'm not sure I'm playing exactly right, but here again, I'm just, I'm watching the video, and it's a live recording, so you know, it's hard to get exactly every note exactly right, but so I think he's doing like, so we're back up to the 8th fret of the 2nd and 1st string, and we're sliding it up from the 7th to the 9th on the 3rd. These last 3 chords here, I'm not really certain of. I think he's doing something where he's kind of sliding from the 7th fret of the 3rd string up to the 8th fret, and the triad that I'm making is, let's see, what's that? 8th fret of the 3rd string, 6th fret of the 2nd string, and then 7th fret of the 1st string. Wow, I might be a little out of tune. And then I'm just keeping that shape, just going down a half step. He's doing something where he's sliding like that with some type of triad. I'm not sure I got it exactly right here again, but it'll work. So what we're doing there is we're just going to, now he's going back to thirds. So between playing thirds and playing triads, I mean, this is kind of like fundamental to the way Redd plays. Really tasteful, cool stuff, and if you sit down and you look at it and you pick it apart, it's not very difficult to see what he's doing. So yeah, I say that except for the parts I can't figure out, right? But anyways, 4th fret of the 3rd and the 1st string, you're gonna slide back really quickly and just about pull off, but you don't want to let those notes ring out. You're gonna, so we're gonna slide back 4th to the 3rd fret, and then we're gonna start up at the 2nd fret into the 3rd fret, then back to the 2nd fret, and it's gonna be like a, and that's just the back side of that F. So your 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 1st fret of the 1st string. So let's try that again, all at once. It's kind of tricky to get all your fingerings in the right place. Here again, I'm hybrid picking, so I'm really just playing middle finger's getting the high E, pick is getting the 3rd string. Now there we're just still in that F shape. We're just moved over to the 2nd string and the 4th string. So here again, we're just playing the 1st fret of the 2nd string, 3rd fret of the 4th string, and then we're going to hammer, just bring our pinky into the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then move that up, and we're just resolving back to that C on the 5th fret. So. At this point, he's moving into something like his middle position or neck. I'm going to my neck position. And then just, so it resolves and goes right back into the C7 again. So all I'm doing is there is kind of like the intro. 5th fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret, 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string. And just bending that up a half step. So a little blues walk right there, and then it goes right back in to that C. Okay, so there is one lick. My other camera died on me, so I'm recording on my iPhone. There is one lick where he's kind of doing like a, it's going into a C. I don't have the notes exactly right. It's hard to hear, but essentially, and you'll have to listen to it to get the timing exactly right. I'm just pulling off from the 8th to the 7th on the 2nd fret, and then I'm pulling off from the 7th to the 5th on the 3rd string. Did I say fret? 8th. I was on the 2nd string is what I meant. 8 to the 7 on the 2nd string, 7 to the 5 on the 3rd string, and then you're going to play that open B. So from that point on, you're going to be playing this cascading lick with some open strings. And then you're going to go to the 7th fret of the 4th string and then play the open G. Back to the 4th fret of the 4th string. Slide up to the 5th fret. 7th fret of the 5th string, and then the open D. And then you're gonna go, at this point I'm lost, but I think he's playing a C, and then I would play the open D, and then something like that to resolve it, which is gonna be your low G, open A, 1st fret, 2nd fret. At some point we want to go into a C7 right there. Again, I'm kind of lost as to what he's doing, but it would be equivalent to thing. The last lick is just a pentatonic. It's in C majors. He's playing really fast. He's doing like a, you see. And it's just, you're playing just double, well, you're playing two strings usually, like 8th fret, 5th fret. Now you're going to use your 3rd and 2nd string, 7th and 8th, 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, and then go back up, back to the, and then resolve it on the C. So it's like a, and then finally, ending is, I think he does just a, it's not the timing, but that's kind of the idea.